Speaker of the National House of Assembly, fellow colleagues. My name is Honorable Ven-Bawa. I represent the good people of Akwanga North constituency, and I am the chief whip of this Hello Assembly. Mr. Speaker, bearing my name is a bill for a law to establish the National State Inland Waterways Regulation Agency to regulate the carriage of persons and goods across all waters and rivers within National State and for other matters connected thereto. Second reading.
Yes, second. Honorable Ebel.
Right Honorable Speaker, my esteemed colleagues, my name is Right Honorable Ebel Yakubu Bala. I represent National Igbo West and Deputy Majority Leader. I rise to second the motion moved by Honorable Larry Ven-Bawa. Thank you.
Thank you. Those in favor of that say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, my honorable colleagues, for this awesome privilege that I'm having right away. Mr. Speaker, let me begin this way, that the national state is endowed with abundance of water resources and is drained by rivers whose sources are from Central Plateau and Benue. These rivers intersect among communities in the state and constitute a primary source of income for the communities which lies beside them. The intercepted rivers among some communities in the state makes ferry the primary means of transportation among the communities. In our borders with Taraba, Benue, Plateau, Kogi, and Kaduna State, as well as FCT, rivers are the natural borders by which our state is delineated. The communities living by the river banks rely on ferry to travel across to our neighboring state to transact and conduct the daily commercial and other social activities. Mr. Speaker, it is in line with this understanding that I feel having this law in place, one, the economy of the state will be boosted. Being one of the sources of income, ferry and other water-related activities has the potential to boost the economy of our dear state. The bill, if becomes a working document, has the potential to boost the economy of the state through a regulated and safe waterways and ferry activities in the state. Mr. Speaker, this will create job opportunity. That's to say, if this bill becomes a law by the consent of my honorable colleagues, there is going to be a job opportunity for our youth and teeming populace. Revenue. With the regulation ferry activities, the state will be able to generate revenue from income arising from ferry of goods and people across the various communities within our state and with our neighboring state and from inland activities. Mr. Speaker, security. Again, regulating the ferry activities and will secure our communities from the activities of criminals whose experiences have shown that they take advantage of the unregulated waterways transportation system and carry out attacks and bring into the state illegal items and weapons for their nefarious activities. When we have the agency in place to regulate the activities of ferrymen in the state, then the government will monitor and know who and what comes in and out of our dear state through the various water channels the state is endowed with. Safety. In the regulatory agency, if the regulatory agency is finally established, it will ensure safe water transportation in the state and also protect our people from avoidable water-related loss of life and properties arising from capsizing of boats, canoes, and other means of water transportation across the state. If we have this law in operation with the provision of substandard safety kits and gadgets by the government for our citizens who utilize water transportation, will bring a succor to them among the affected communities. Standard. If the bill is passed into law, it will bring about standardization in ferry activities across the state in line with the national and international best practices, which will ensure that only qualified personnel who are licensed are allowed to engage in ferry activities in the state. This will also ensure that vessels, that is canoes, boats, and etc., are safe for the use of commercial and social activities. My fellow colleagues, considering among others the few mentioned benefits which will stand to gain from this bill if passed to law, you agree with me that the bill is apt and desirable. I therefore urge my colleagues, in the interest of this state and the interest of our generation to come, as a matter of urgency and importance, allow the bill to accelerate into the second reading. Let me thank all of you for this pin drop silence that you have given unto me and with enormous interest. I want to thank all of you and promise that I will be a vessel of gold to this assembly. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, honorable colleagues, for listening. God bless National House of Assembly. Thank you.
Thank you. You have heard from